Hey y'all, welcome to Life on Goldman Road. I am Brenda. If you are new, I just had a dog scratch at the door. They have dug out of their yard, and so I have two that like to get out. The third one is napping with Grayson right now. So, but I have two that they get out and they play and they run and then they come back and scratch at the door and say, "Hey, I'm home." So they will be fine. This week has been busy. We've had a really good week. I don't have a whole lot to do today in the kitchen. I'm going to do just a little bit of cleaning up, and then I'm going to take you along with me in another video on what I do for supper tonight. So stay tuned for that. This is kind of just chatty, just kind of taking you through my week and everything. So Saturday we had the family Thanksgiving, Christmas. It was great. We had a small crowd, but that was okay. Let me think. We were missing 3 first cousins, and had those 3 been there, we would have had the entire first cousins together, which would have been awesome. Now, one of my first cousins lost her mom back in the summer, and so she's kind of having a hard time with the holidays and everything. So that we've kind of rallied around her a little bit. Grayson had pictures made Saturday. I will show you a picture that Hillary took. I had to let the dogs in. They kept scratching. At the family gathering, my cousin did get my phone. My little cousin, she's 11. And so I have like 30 selfies of her, which she's a doll. So I'll share a little bit of that too. Clarence's birthday was Monday. He turned the big 5-4. We had bowling Monday night, and it was a good night. We took cupcakes. We had to run to Starkville to get his driver's license renewed, and so we ran in Kroger and just got the little mini cupcakes, and we found 24. And the friend that we bowl with, his birthday was Tuesday. And so his wife grabbed 24 minis because we were going to share with our bowling teammates and other, you know, the other teams and things like that. Well, we ate a lot of cupcakes that night. We did share. We offered to anybody and everybody, but we ate a lot of cupcakes that night just because, you know, they're mini. So it was like, just pop the whole thing in your mouth, and we had so much fun. I had to make notes today to tell you what all happened this week. We finished moving Clarence finished moving the litter and got all the slats back in place at the chicken house. So I'll remind y'all of how he removed the slats, because I did do a little bit of snippet on that, which always amazes me that little machine can just pick up that and move it and puts it right back in place. It's just neat.
Good. Stop it.
So that is all done, and we've got some other little things to do, but they will go along quickly. Probably next week we'll get over there and pop up broken slats and wash fans and just do the little, I say minor, but it adds up. But we've got some little things that we've got to do. But the litter is moved and the slats are back in place. So that is wonderful. We had a gorgeous sunset Tuesday. It was really pretty. I'll show you that picture also. Now, I told you about my cousin that lost her mom back in the summer. Saturday night while we were all together, she brought up a memory that she had as a kid. Now, I told you about my cousin that lost her mom back in the summer. Saturday night while we were all together, she brought up a memory that she had as a kid. It was a fruitcake recipe, and she can remember her, I'm thinking her maybe her grandparents doing this recipe. And they were up all night doing this fruitcake. So we got the recipe from a lady, and I'll have to go back and look, but the cookbook that she put it in, I believe she put on there that her mother had done this recipe, and so she knew it had been done at least 50 years. Well, this lady is now in her 90s, and that recipe still lives on, which I think is amazing. Now, the lady that we got the recipe from, she has dementia, and her body is willing, but her mind is giving up. But we're carrying on that tradition. We got together last night. It was myself and 3 other of my first cousins. It's all the girls of the first cousins. And we range. I'm the baby of the group, and I am 49. I'll be 50 in April. The next closest to me will be 70 tomorrow, and then we have 71 and 76. So when I say I'm the baby of my first cousins, I am the baby of the first cousins. Now, I have a male cousin that is 4 years older than me, and we grew up really close, pretty much siblings, and then his sister is the next closest. Well, no, he's got twin brothers that would be the next, but the next female closest to me is my cousin that will be 70 tomorrow. So there's a little age gap. My mom was 38 before she had me, so I have second cousins that are older than I am. And I've always claimed them as first cousins because my first cousins, I call aunt and uncles. So there's that. But we got together as the female first cousins and made this fruitcake recipe last night. I don't know that I'm going to be sharing that. I will show you the process. Hillary did some pictures last night of us, and I'll share all of that. But as far as myself alone making that recipe, yeah, I don't know. It is detailed a lot. Just to give you kind of reference, 2 cups of butter, mixed with 3 cups of sugar. We needed 3 cups of stewed dried apples, like dried apples that were stewed down, reconstituted. 5 eggs. And then we got on to the flour, the soda, the salt, cloves, and cinnamon. That all had to be sifted together and then mixed in with our butter sugar mixture. Then it was walnuts and pecans and candied cherries and pineapple and golden raisins. I think that's all. Y'all, this could have been baked in a dish pan. And I'm talking dish pan, you know, like you do peas in. It would have taken 3 to 4 hours in that. We didn't want that. We didn't want that. We could have done 2 bundt pans, and that takes about 2 hours. But let me show you. We instead did loaf pans. We had 8 loaf pans. So everybody walked away with 2 fruitcakes. This is one of mine. So let me see if I may cut the top of my head off, but y'all will be able to see it. So we, it's wonderful. This is not like that fruitcake you hear about that they use it as a doorstop and nobody ever eats it. That is not this. That is not this. This is good. So, can you see that? There's the cherries and walnuts and pecans all through it. It is moist. It is, oh, it's just, now don't get me wrong, it's heavy. It's dense, but it's moist. It's wonderful. With a cup of coffee, oh, this stuff is wonderful. So, I'm going to share one of my loaves with my mom and Hillary. And then Clarence and I will enjoy this one. So I'm going to stick it back in the microwave. But that's what we did last night. And it was great. We laughed. We had fun. Like I said, I didn't even think to take pictures because I was elbow deep in whatever. Either trying to read the recipe or you know, scrape the filling out of the mixing bowl or washing dishes or, you know, whatever needed to be done. So Hillary was gracious enough to hang out with a bunch of old women and take pictures. So I'll share those pictures with you, but we thoroughly enjoyed it. And we honestly hope to make it an annual party. We don't get together near enough. And so, yeah, we're thinking annual fruitcake party. That sounds good. So we're gonna shoot for that. So our next family gathering is probably not going to be until my birthday in April. But we were talking last night about Christmas candy and things like that. So I don't know if we'll make it to do Christmas candy together. But I don't know. We'll see. Because, I don't know. It was just kind of fun being in the kitchen with all of them. I look at them as second moms. Because they helped raise me. So yeah, we had a great time. We have got some stuff this week that we are going to do. You know us, is always busy. We may be in the kitchen. We may be outside. Depends on the weather. We're talking mid to upper 50s Today, the sun is out and it is absolutely gorgeous. There's a little bit of breeze, so it's a little cool. But if that breeze wasn't blowing, it would be so nice outside. But anyway, get all my stuff back together here. But yeah, so let me show you the pictures from the fruitcake party because we had a blast. All right, y'all, that's pretty much all I have today. I didn't have a whole lot planned. This week has just kind of been, it's been busy, but then it's been laid back all at the same time. Does that make sense? It's kind of one of those easy weeks. It's just been easy. So I have got some stuff to do this afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and close out my video, but I appreciate each and every one of you showing up, hanging out, chatting with me. I appreciate it. So that's about it, I guess. So until next time, I'll see you later.